A-ball boxer who'd done a lot of sparring, and there was an upset in many ways.
Well, you see McCracken's taller, he's heavier, he's older, and he has a longer reach. Everything in his favor except the age.
And of course, people talk about the body of Sonny Bill Williams. Well, he was the original Toffee Pops man, right? Carlos Spencer was the one that the ladies loved to look at on TV, modelling the chocolate biscuits. But right now, it's not about biscuits, it's about crackers.
Oh, McCracken, he's in similar shape for a 41-year-old man. The boy is in great nick.
Got the camera on his right shoulder.
Keep an eye out for Carlos Spencer digging low to the body, coming out of the top with the right hand. McCracken, probably the jab, and perhaps the uppercut if he's well schooled.
We were calling him Carlos the Jackal last year, I think, so now he's going to be like a South African All Black coal miner. Well, not a gold miner, but just a miner. I'll be mining for dimes, I mean, diamonds. Yeah, will he start the way he finished?
Gentlemen, you both know the rules. We'll have a team fight, please. Make sure you obey my instructions at all times. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands, and when the bell rings, come out fighting.
All right, the final instructions from John Gillespie, 10-point must scoring system. There is a standing 8 count. There is a 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved with a bell in any round. We're set to go. Decked out in the red, representing the league, Jarrod McCracken, and in the blue, King Carlos Spencer, representing Team Rugby. Here we go, round number 1, again 3 rounds. Right away, the jab goes to the head, up the hands of McCracken, and he's got it real fast here.
Elbows and everything, mate.
Everything, he pushes him. How about the headbutt? Right back by Spencer. This is a war. And look at Gillespie, John Gillespie having trouble separating the two. Neither man has chosen to wear a headgear. And look at this, McCracken getting a warning. Watch the push and watch the headbutt, watch the elbows.
I was going to say there's a bit of respect between two, but you forget about that.
And look at this, he drives him back, banging with the left hand.
Nice little uppercut on the inside there. Carlos Spencer keeping his composure. Gloves high, a lot of those shots missing.
Nothing fancy here as he muscles McCracken around now. McCracken turns him back around again. Those shots to the body in the magnificent condition they're both in probably won't hurt in a 3-rounder.
We might have our first cut eye soon.
Look at the way look at the way Spencer's just popping with his left hand and creating room for the uppercut in the body rips with the right hand. And a little sneaky right shot over the top.
I think that John Gillespie better watch out. It's already twisted his bow tie.
I think we've got a southpaw here too.
Yeah, well, he switches back and forth. He'll throw southpaw, then he'll come back right-handed. Oh, look at that shot by Spencer. That's a sort of punch that can drop a guy. And again, you can obviously see they're not wearing headgear. They've chosen not to. And look at the great shape that McCracken is in for 41 years of age.
Now you know why they call him Crackers.
Oh, yeah. Well, that time he slaps down the gap. Nice uppercut by Spencer. Spencer doesn't want to take this cut, but the long arms and McCracken pushes him back. That's a big deal.
There is the referee.
He can't control this, but I love it. I love this.
Fight for life become UFC.
These guys appear to be fighting for life.
Interesting to see how McCracken can keep this up. Lucky not to get deducted a point.
But you know, you said, where's John Gillespie? He don't want to get between these two monsters.
Turn it up, mate. Fair dinkum. That was a brawl. Well, the lights went out, but boy, this boy, McCracken, came out on fire.
Look at the elbow.
Exactly. This is old school brawling. From the old days when there was no time limit. They used to fight for 6 hours.
I think I've seen a few moves like that in a couple of pubs and bars.
Almost like here's the old bare knuckles straight. In the old days, you teach you to box really straight so you didn't bust your knuckles, and that's exactly what McCracken was doing there. Just straight down the guts.
Man.
With those knuckles.
Gotta say, a lot of those shots they taken on the gloves, and then you see how the round ended. How do you like that for breakfast?
And he got a sleepy dog over the top as well.
By the way, a lot of kudos to our director, Matt Quinn. You're getting us great shots, and the people that are watching on pay-per-view certainly getting their money. McCracken won that first round. Let's see if he can keep it going against Spencer in round number 2. McCracken threw everything except the kitchen sink. He had elbows. That's what they call dirty boxing in a sport called mixed martial arts. Look at that shot.
There's that overhand right we saw from Spencer. McCracken took it right. Another one, uppercut overhand.
Now they're wrestling. Remember last time? Remember last time Carlos came back and got the late knockout against Owen Gutenberg. He needs one in this round right here, right now.
Well, McCracken looks like he's got a little bit of blood coming from his mouth. There's a headbutt again, and his head actually snapped back off the top of the head of Spencer. Spencer gets it right in. Don't turn the box round. Referee comes in there. Is he taking a gun on his guy to say? Is he taking a gun?
Well, we can hear it. They were right above us ringside, and now Carlos is mouthing off big time.
Let's get it going. Spencer tries to get an extra couple of seconds rest. Now he rolls back to the middle. Just put your ears back, boys, and let him fly. Bang! By Spencer.
Spencer actually needs to use his left hand to set up the right. He's being out-muscled at this time. You've got to say McCracken is actually using good technique, good strategy in many ways to get the better boxing, the faster-handed fighter, keep him on the back foot, keep him from loading up.
It would be perfect if this was MMA, and this is what they call dirty boxing in MMA, but it's legal. Here it's not, but he's getting away with it. The ref hasn't taken any points away. This is tough, hard stuff from two tough, hard big men.
Less than fight for life, because you never know what you're going to get, and this is a flat-out brawl here. And, of course, McCracken is just frustrating the hell out of Carlos. He can't even get that range right to try and get the big punches around the blows.
Here's Spencer trying to score. He does score the right hand. Nice uppercut on the inside. McCracken taking the blows now. McCracken is a bit on the gas side, and then keep going. Tossing him back after go. Who are you going on with, guys?
I think probably the cleaner shots this time landed by Carlos Spencer. McCracken continued to come forward, but it was far less effective as we go to the replays.
That big glancing right hand was just taken on the shoulder by McCracken, and then tries to get the uppercut in. Look at McCracken's eyes. Oh, there's the headbutt back, and he gets a nice little short right as well. So exchanging elbows, exchanging headbutts, and exchanging right arms. Good straight right, overhand right there from Carlos. Looking to back it up and come down below, and now landing a few uppercuts. But all the time, McCracken's just driving in like a big tackle. It's almost like they're trying to play the ball. Well, stopping it from playing the ball.
Rumour has it before this fight too that these guys have a bit of angst between them, don't necessarily like each other. They're the only pair that weren't sort of chatting cordially at the weigh-in and the press conferences, and you can see tonight there's some real intensity going on there.
The intensity is magnificent. It might be dead even after 2, so it's important for either one of these guys to win round number 3. Again, McCracken is in the red, and in the blue is Spencer.
Will Spencer get another draw here? Surely not 2 years in a row.
Nice left hook up, overhand right uppercut there. McCracken's now he's rubbing the head in on the inside.
He's much more fatigued than is Spencer right now at this stage, as he's really let it go in the first couple of rounds. His legs are shot. Let's see if he's got anything left in the headbutt area, maybe a knee or something. See how awkward he is right now in the fatigue. Makes some missed punches. Spencer hangs on. Watch him, he's still dangerous on the inside.
This is where you'd see a more experienced fighter just take a step back or shuffle to the side and not allow him to come in and barrow him to the ropes.
This is more of a street fight than anything else right now.
There he's hit it now.
He got hit by the uppercut again. He's there on the right hand. Some elbow with the right hand cracks him across the jaw on Spencer 54 seconds ago. And this is a tough, hard fight. But McCracken is more gas. He hasn't taken any points away.
Well, the referee's saying I've warned you 3 times now. In my book, he should have long ago taken a point off. Holding on for dear life.
These uppercuts are very effective by Spencer. Right now, he landed the heaviest blow in this round. McCracken is just fighting on pure guts. He's really gassed. Spencer's tired too, but there's the 30 seconds ago. The crowd doesn't want the referee to interfere with this. It's too much fun watching. This is schoolyard piercing.
Well, that left hook and right hand got to him as well. Really struggling. If he goes down, he's not getting up.
Less than 10 seconds ago now. Spencer controlling the There won't be a draw, I don't think, this time. But it depends on how the judges scored the second round of this fight.
McCracken has his leading to.
It's in the books.
But now they're going to shake hands.
Alan's a sportsman.
Go figure.
That was a hard, tough, rough fight.
Oh, what a
McCracken with elbows, forearms. Spencer with a headbutt that would knock most guys' jaws off. Great to call, great fun.
And that's why it's a sport we love. We spend 6 minutes knocking the hell out of each other, and we're friends and mates half an hour later over a beer.
We'll take a break and we'll be back to see if they are still mate against mate.
Las Vegas. Epic. Ooh, still prefer the real one, mate. Road to Vegas. Yeah. Sure they got prizes here. They got nut balls. I mean, girls a choice. Oh, where's the luge, bro? True. What? Smells like Vegas.
Welcome back to Sky Arena, pay-per-view. And you certainly got your money's worth from that bout, I can tell you.
Boy, we've got our money's worth throughout the course of the evening while we wait for the decision. I want to thank Michelle Hewitson of the New Zealand Herald. She gave me a good show today, and I really appreciate the kind words that everybody's had to say, especially Michelle today.
Well, we said you're a legend, mate. It's great to have you back here. I mean, you've called so many different real fights, and that was a real humdinger just for a corporate fight night, a charity fight night, raising money for the awareness of prostate cancer. And now, as you see, the two guys arm in arm. They're going to be laughing at each other in a moment, but they were just full-on elbows, headbutts, you name it. Let's get the call. Which way will it go, red or blue, league or rugby?
Carlos has already got a Heineken in his hand. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a majority points decision winner. Your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos Spencer!
Big start by Jarrod McCracken, but Carlos weathered that leg storm from Townsville. The boy out of South Africa at the moment, the All Black, and he gets one back for the boys in blue, but it was hard work.
It was really hard work, but the judges got it right. I had it the same way with Spencer winning very close.
Watch the start by McCracken, just all over Carlos Spencer, backed him up on the ropes, elbows fly, headbutts, you name it, was in, pushing him around, pulling him, wrestling him. It was mixed martial arts, then we got into some nice straight boxing, good combination. Put the elbow in and banged him in the back of the head. And that was just round one. Nice big straight right by Carlos in round two. He started to say, stuff this. If you want to play dirty, mate, I can mix it up as well. That's when he got the point taken off, the bang on the back of the head.
Referee had a hard job, and that big boys to get apart when they're not listening.
Good uppercuts landing there as McCracken is certainly towering towards the end of the round and just leaning on Carlos to stop him from getting the big range. Although Carlos managed to slip him in there, get him right to land on McCracken's face to get those points. Look at Jerry, he's glad it's all over. And Carlos will be glad it's all over too, to get a draw last year and a win this year. Let's get his reaction with Stephen McComer.
All right, Stephen, anytime you can take it away, get on.
All right, Carlos. Rugby get one back. The score is 3-1. I think everybody's pretty happy about that. Sometimes fights don't go according to plan.
Yeah, they don't, but, you know, a win's a win, and I'm happy with it. You know, I come here with the intention to sort of box this time. It was more like a league match than a boxing match, but, hey, I'll take the win, and happy for the another one for the rugby boys.
It's a lot of time and effort to put into these fights. How much do you enjoy it? I mean, this is the second consecutive year.
Oh, I love it. It's just that personal challenge, you know, when you put yourself against another opponent and go one-on-one, you know, just that physical challenge and mental, probably. And, you know, I just enjoyed myself last time. So I thought I'd come here and try and better myself this time.
Must be nice, too, when you come up against greats of each code to test yourself against each other?
Oh, definitely. I thought we had some good matchups last year, but to be honest, I think this year's even better. So, we've still got one more good fight to come in Flavs and Big Willie Mason, so that should be interesting. And then obviously the main fight afterwards.
All right, mate, you're two behind, but congratulations. Rugby are on the board.
Exactly. Cheers, bro. Thanks.
All right, let's get Jarrod. Oh, come here, Crackers. Come on. Someone said to me, that's why they call them Crackers. Comes out, mate. What was the idea coming into this fight?
Oh, mate, I think most people know the story behind it. A couple of father figures for me. My old man, Ken McCracken, he's been struggling with prostate cancer, and a good mentor of mine, George Fleming, he's all been struggling. So when it came on board, I thought, I'm the granddad of the team, but I thought I'll just try to do my best to get some shape and at least, try to do something in the ring.
Tell me about the challenge for Jarrod McCracken. How big a challenge has it been at 41?
Yeah, well, it's close to 42, brother. So it's been a big challenge. Without the bloke behind me, Brian Pearson, and he helped me up in Townsville. He took me on board, and he tried to make me the best I could within 6-8 week period. And the boys in Townsville that sparring me, Morrow and Johnny, and they had a few sparring at Body Talk there with Brady. So, mate, it's been a good journey, mate. I'm glad it's all over. At least I can tick it off the bucket list and say, well, hey, I had a crack,
Yeah, you can, mate. What people probably don't know in this arena here, that Jarrod's and his crew raised $38,000 for prostate cancer, which was a fine effort, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for that. A lot of people got behind us in Townsville. The guys in Townsville knew it was a New Zealand and Auckland event for prostate cancer, but mate, they got in behind us there. Likewise, all the Westies out west, bro, they got in from the Glenroy Club, and it's been awesome.
Go have a beer.
Cheers, bro.
There you go. Rugby League 3, Rugby 1.
So relief for Carlos Spencer there, but great work by